Hey guys, Darth Clark here, back with part 11 of my Dragon Age 2 Season 2 playthrough. So last time, if memory serves, we got a touchdown on love. We officially had, we helped Isabella one more time, and she admitted that, and she even got access to a pirate ship, finally. But she says, you know what, I'm sticking around because I love you. And so that's pretty sweet. And then, yeah, that was good news. That was like the highlight. Oh, I think last time was I had the showdown with the Aeroshock, and it was really difficult. I did it like 4 times, and then I had to kite him into oblivion. But I did end up doing it. So I think that's more or less what was happening there. So I think this time we are jumping into Mark of the Assassin. Is a good time as any, because this act we have to do both of these DLCs. We're gonna do Legacy as close to last as possible, and so this time we are gonna jump into Mark of the Assassin. So let's do it. Let's freaking do it. So Varric has to be locked in. Technically, I mean, at least for now, I could just carry my usual team. Just for now. I mean, I might have to adjust this, because I might have to carry What's-Her-Face, the temporary companion lady. I don't really want to. I'd much rather carry my team, but we'll see.
You've been wasting my time, Varric. It stops now.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the Qunari.
What's left to say? The Aeroshock was killed and a champion crowned.
And yet we had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Hain? What happened with Talis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Talis was to the champion, it seems like it angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Perhaps one still is.
Nicely non-specific. All right, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party. All because of Talis.
Way to go, Talis.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
Reliable at leading us into an ambush, you mean?
Why? It's not always an ambush. All right. Maybe sometimes it's an ambush.
It is usually an ambush.
And there is the champion of Kirkwall. You die today.
Oh, really? Good throw.
Kill her. Kill all of them.
Well, what are you waiting for?
That was pretty cool.
Blazes is that?
That was pretty cool. Got him.
Sloppy. You'd think the crows would be better at this. They've been doing it for ages.
I really wonder what the hell is the point of trying to romance her? Like, she's just here for this, you know? Like, that's super weird to me. Anyway.
Were these crows a gift from you? That's generous.
Oh, I didn't arrange this, but it's no coincidence I'm here. My name is Talus, and I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Looking for the woman who has an invitation to Chateau Hain, to be specific.
Oh, that's what Edge was on about. You remember? Duke Prosper, the one who fawned all over you at the Champion of Kirkwall banquet. He talked about a hunt.
I doubt I'd go to such a thing.
I was hoping you'd reconsider. The Duke is a delightful host, or so I hear.
Let me guess, this isn't just a social call?
I need to relieve him of something he has no right to possess. And I can't do it alone.
You want us to be thieves?
Because we never take anything that isn't ours?
Well, stealing from Orlesians is never wrong. Or so I've been told.
This isn't how I was planning to ask you this. I was picturing an introduction with less blood.
Why not? I hear the Orlesians make excellent cheese.
That's right. You're Ferelden, aren't you?
We're not actually dog people, despite whatever rumors you've heard.
I'll keep that in mind.
So tell me, what exactly is it you want to steal?
A jewel. The Duke thinks it's valuable, and it is. Just not in the way he believes. What's more, he shouldn't have it in the first place. He who wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim. Come with me to Chateau Hain. I'll explain everything on the way. If nothing else, you get fine wine and fancy company. But I hope you want more than that.
Don't forget to loot the bodies.
True. Renzo, someone has to clean up what's left of Edge. The squirrely little dwarf made a mess when we questioned him, but we got what we needed. Hawk will be in Hightown Market tonight. Be sure to deliver the Caverill family's best regards.
Pillage and plunder is half the fun.
True. See, my girlfriend gets it. She gets it. Fine. Let's go. Oh, I have to carry her. God damn it. Do you think I could get away with an all rogue party? Oh, fuck. Aveline's the easiest to cut because she's already not going to be happy with what we're doing anyway. But having literally no warrior is a little worrisome. Fuck it. What a fucking party.
Is called the Heart of the Many.
Interesting name.
Interesting jewel. All I care about is getting it away from the Duke. Here's the problem. The heart is in a vault, behind who knows what kind of traps. Protected by a private army of Orlesian chevaliers. All inside a fortress that was designed to be impregnable. And let's not forget, it's on the side of a mountain, in the middle of nowhere. Surrounded by monsters.
Sounds exciting. What a fucking party, dude. Literally all rogues. But I can't, I don't want to leave Varric, and I don't want to leave my girlfriend. So we're gonna try to make it work.
And Justice, dear Prosper, when is this going to get started?
Presently. All right, everyone. You'll know the tradition, yes? The first to find and slay a wyvern wins the honors of the evening. And bragging rights, of course. Good luck to you all.
Lovely day for a hunt, don't you agree? Very outdoorsy.
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. These are honored guests. Please excuse Gahir. A polite bodyguard is a contradiction in terms, or so I am told.
A chastened? Here?
Oh yes, you are Ferelden, aren't you? You would know of these people.
I know of Darkspawn too, but I generally don't let them breathe on me.
No, he breathes on all the guests. Think of it as a rite of passage. And who is this lovely specimen?
You flatter me, Your Grace.
And I see you brought assistance, already armed and armored. Wonderful. I must say, your presence is a surprise. When we spoke at the banquet, you seemed uninterested when I mentioned our hunt.
It's a favorite pastime of mine to find things and kill them, actually.
So I hear. At any rate, I won't keep you from the hunt. Wouldn't want you to fall behind the others, yes?
It will be an interesting diversion, I'm sure.
Good luck to you, my lady. Remember, fortune favors the bold.
So I hear. Cool, thanks, man. Okay. Cannot believe I'm carrying all rogues, dude. How much health does she have? Oh, wow. More than you'd think. Holy cunning, Batman. Damn. No stamina and no constitution. But all the cunning in the universe. She has almost as much cunning as Varric does. Good lord. Alright, well. Obviously, she's going dual wield. Let's see. So she has some health already. Like, I don't know if I should invest in reducing threat for her, because it's like, I don't know, man. Like, we're going to have to be attacked, right? Like, all rogues, we all have threat reduction. Like, I don't know. So I'm not sure I should dump any points into reducing threat as much as I should, like, and make, you know, give her other good shit. Magic resist is good. Dodge chance is good. Slow chance, like, all of these are really good. We probably should focus on dual wield, though. Alright, let's just, let's see. Let's go ahead and hit all those for a good place to start. This one is good because it'll damage for enemies that are attacking other people, which is just really useful on pretty much anybody. This one's not bad, mostly because it's a stun. So I guess we'll go ahead and upgrade that one. And then maybe we'll jump into this stuff. So magic resist, physical damage, that's not bad. Silence chance, stealth chance. So it disappears into the shadows and immediately reappears next to her target, gagging the foe to prevent it from using spells for talents for a short time. Afterwards, she remains stealthed. I guess that's not bad. And I have to grab it to grab a lot of the rest of this stuff, so. Alright, well, that'll have to be good enough. That'll have to be good enough. And she's already using dual daggers and stuff. There's a staff I don't care about. Where the Heart Lies is the name of her armor. Alright. What a squad. What a squad. Okie dokie. That's so wild. Alright, just gonna go ahead and sell. You wouldn't happen to have anything neato, would you? I don't really feel like I need to worry about these because I feel like she's gonna get, like, we're probably gonna find stuff as far as like this stuff goes, and then I'll so quickly get something better. Probably.
Enjoy your stay.
Hi.
You have come a long way to join our Duke, Sirrah. You'll pardon me for saying that you do not seem like a hunter. A word of caution since you are new to this. Wyverns spit venom. Their victims suffer terrible pain before they die.
Slow, agonizing death? This sounds less and less like a fun outing in the woods.
The venom can be treated, though it is not simple to do so. A distillation of herbs, equal parts, drake vein, Andraste's mantle, and winterberry can counteract the poison. May the Maker's luck grace your hunt. Be safe, Sirrah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
My legs aching.
Okay.
Enjoy your stay.
Well, let's go. Let's go, Team Rogue. So ridiculous. We're gonna get freaking like dumpstered, man. Just like mark my words. We are gonna get destroyed. It's gonna be a challenge, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine, I hope. If we're lucky, we'll have so much DPS that we'll be able to just burn right through, you know?
These are the hunting grounds.
Do we need a lure? What do wyverns like?
We just need to look for signs and be careful. We get this over with, we get into the keep.
And that's where the jewel is.
That's where the jewel is.
Sounds good. Well, keep it simple.
Which of these lizards do we drag back to the Duke so we can get to the drinking? Do dragons and wyverns even mix? I don't think so.
So if we drop part of this in the right spot, we might lure a wyvern out to protect its territory.
Good thought. Do that.
Yeah, that'll work. It was just a few rando dragons. Nothing crazy. And I guess the hope here is going to be that maybe we'll do enough damage that we won't even notice the warrior because we're doing so much damage, you know? That'll be the hope. That's what we'll tell ourselves. Okay, so I went up there. Now we're coasting this way, and we'll just see what we find.
Would you tell your uncle to leave me alone? He's often inappropriate.
You find something inappropriate.
Extremely so. It's rather repulsive, actually. Please talk to him.
But it's far more entertaining if I don't.
Hawk.
You have pretty eyes.
Oh, you're impossible.
What was that interaction? That's adorable. Not so much the uncle thing, but me and my girlfriend interacting on a romantic basis. That's amazing.
That altar is very old and creepy. I wouldn't touch it.
Unless, hear me out. Let's give it a save in case I get rolled, and then let's touch it. Thoughts? Talus? Ferric? Isabella? Let's touch it. What could possibly happen? Unexpected.
I told you not to mess around.
Yeah, where's the fun in that?
And stay down. Got a little something for you.
Ah, see?
Thing was a juggernaut.
We got through it. We did fine. We got some good items too. Hell yeah. Well, a lot of good stuff to sell. See, we did great. Talus got a little low, but I was watching. All right, so a belt, attack, mana, stamina, physical damage. Ooh, that might be worth switching for me. Because I would still gain raw. I mean, I would have less on the regen rate, which is a little rough, but the rest of this, all these other bonuses are so good. All right, we can give Talus my old belt. And then this other ring, which is just a health ring, which I guess we can also give to her. All right, much better stats for her. Helps me out. Plus, I got a big fat bonus too, which is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. Oh, blood.
A lot of blood. Would that be prey or from a wyvern itself?
I've heard they fight for dominance. Can't be gentle.
Maybe we can use some to draw out rivals. Added to what we have already, is it enough to draw one out of hiding?
I'd say so. A little one. Probably all we need. In the right spot, no doubt.
Perfect. See, I did that so efficiently, you would think I knew what I was doing. Boy, wouldn't you be surprised.
Have you seen a pair of coursers? I've been calling and calling, but it is no use.
Dogs, question mark?
Nicodemus should know better. But Sylvain never had an ounce of sense in his head.
Just so you're aware, I have no idea what you're talking about. But feel free to keep rambling.
Ferelden's. I've lost my dogs, of course. They took off after a stag, and the Maker only knows where they've gotten to now. Please, you must help me find them.
If I see your dogs, I'll let you know.
May Andraste guide you.
You're welcome.
I've good coin for anyone who finds my dogs.
I will find your dogs. Probably. Guess you never know. Guess you never know, but I mean, you know. Probably. Okay, let's go poke up here just a little bit. Not very far, I just... that's where we came in, right over here. I just wanted to make sure that... Because I didn't really look around very much, so... There's nothing, so we're good. We can keep on going. It's a pretty area, though. All the trees. Puppy.
Get back here. I am told weavers roost in the trees. Perhaps if we shake them.
And here I thought Orlesians only hunted other Orlesians for horrendous crimes against fashion.
Ooh, got him.
Just ignore them.
Ooh, got him. Isabella being a savage. And kind of true. They tend to... Orlesians are weird. She's not totally wrong. They're kind of weird. I'm just looking for anything shiny on the sides. Oh, there's things up ahead.
Hey, do we really wish to draw such a creature to us?
Stamina drop.
You'd think none of them had ever...
Neato. Yeah, have any of these people hunted before? They're all trying to hunt a wyvern.
Into the beast! After it!
I don't know if... I don't really feel like you actually are on the hint of anything. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, cool. Another potion. We're not going in here yet. Oh, God. Alright, so there's another side of the hunting grounds, but there's something else over here. And I definitely just saw one. It's very spooky, but I need to see what's over here. Because it looks to be something big. Hello?
There is something in there.
Uh-oh.
A nest, perhaps.
Well, he's very not alive. Well, that's a gross looking little thing. Got him.
What in Andraste's name were those?
Ghasts. Cave creatures. They don't come out on the surface much, however.
Well, that's something.
Hungry for hunters, perhaps?
Well, they smell like rotten eggs.
True. Well, I mean, you know, they went down easily enough. It was fine. I have discovered that the archer's, the archer's lance or killer lance or whatever lance it's called, I discovered that the animation is always pointed directly straight, but it does count even if they're at an angle. So if you're above them, so Hawk isn't going to angle down the shot and shoot at them. So, but it does count. I have discovered that. So I know it looks like I don't hit anything, but you can look at the damage I did back there, and it definitely hit because they exploded. So, but clearly it, you know, I have questions. Anyway, but clearly it does work. It just doesn't look like it.
Oh, blessed Andraste, thank you. I thought I'd die out here. I've been trapped here since last night.
I know I'm going to regret this, but why are you standing out here in your small clothes?
Ghasts were chasing me. I thought I could leave false trails. The truth told, I'm not looking for the Wyvern. I'm a scholar from Cumberland, researching an Avar cult that once lived here. They worship the Lady of the Skies to the exclusion of all other gods. I'm searching for their shrine.
I think I've been to your shrine. There were nothing but angry spirits at the site.
Nothing else. Pity. I had hoped... Oh, well. Rumors say they were driven from their last refuge. They left a great treasure in the goddess's keeping. But the mountain has defeated me. Please, Take my research and see if you can do anything with it. I will try to make it back to camp. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Thank you. Ooh, I have a marker on my map now. Oh, wow. I missed something on the way in.
Is that wyverns mating?
Could we mimic that?
No. Oh, the sound. Right, yes. I can try that.
No. It's like, well, relax. I wasn't gonna ask you anyway. Anyway, somehow I missed that on the way in. I don't know how that happened. Okay, we're back at the altar. Let's see what,
That must be the altar that weird old guy mentioned.
Indeed.
What do his notes say?
No idea, but it worked. Anything good? I mean, lots of good stuff. Lots of good shit. I was just curious if that book automatically did something, or if it did something at all. A mage. Okay, well, we'll hold on to that, I guess. It's too good to just dump. The shield, that probably isn't better than Aveline's. The maul, of course, we don't care about. I'm going to check my girlfriend first, because she is definitely more important. Let's see. It's technically a little less, but attacks ignore enemy armor. That's probably worth. And then chance to regenerate 2% health, which is pretty cute. But it's probably worth the very minor cut to DPS for your attacks to ignore armor. So I think we're going to go ahead and switch this. Make sure I got rid of the right one, which I did. Dual weapon, 35 dexterity. Which she has dual weapon. But she doesn't have the dexterity, so. Plus her stuff seems fairly comparable, so. Well, a new knife for my girlfriend. That's fun.
Oh shit. Literally.
There you go, Hawk. It seems we're on the trail.
Indeed.
Someone alert the Empress.
Thank you. Bunch of comedians that I'm traveling with. A viewpoint.
For a slaughtering ground, it's actually rather pretty.
The Montfort family inherited this mountain from a clan of Navarran dragon hunters.
Wow.
Well, maybe inherited is the wrong word. What do you call it when you kill someone in order to get all their stuff?
Adventuring.
Technically true. They're giving me a lot of potions. A worrying number of potions.
Look, I think he wants us to follow him.
Indeed. What I want to know is which direction to travel. There's so many forks in the road. But I guess this one works as well as any. Oh, look, a den of a creature.
Watch it. Gas hole.
A what hole?
A scholar might call it. Something. They don't know gas.
Isabella thought that was funny. Got him.
Bloody things.
I think that's the last of them. For now.
Indeed.
How many are there usually?
A gasling nest can often be 100 or more. Just be thankful we're not underground.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it could be worse, I guess. We could be underground. Little Doge.
Wyvern poison. I'm almost certain. Poor thing.
We'll have to leave him here.
We could tell his owner where he is. I don't know that it'll help much, though.
Yeah. I need to find something to cure the poison. Alright, let's see. Something
that?
shiny.
We should be on our guard.
Looking for clues.
Oh.
Well, that's fragrant. I'll be staying upwind from now on.
Ooh, nug bones. I wonder if a nug call would help attract a wyvern.
You know a nug call?
You go elbow deep in wyvern shit, and I'm the weird one?
Well, I mean, when you phrase it like that. Alright, I'm still looking for the third ingredient for the cure as well, while I continue to explore.
Wait, what happened to the birds and everything? Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's very likely a bad sign. I'm also curious of what else is over here.
Could we hunt something small and cuddly? Maybe vegetarian?
Well, we wouldn't be that lucky, would we?
Well, the trail suggests wyverns just love this place to bits. If we were going to find one, it'd be here.
True. I was hoping there would also be a the other thing I need,
I
but
think this would be the
not
place to
yet.
find a wyvern. And room enough to kill the thing without getting sat on. They're not stupid, though. We'll need some really good bait.
I want to be ready. We'll probably get just one shot at it.
I'm gonna argue? Let's go.
Okay, so we found that, which is good, but I feel like we can do better as far as getting better bait and that kind of thing, so... Plus, I also want to make sure we don't get locked out if we do that, of finishing the other stuff, so...
Varric,
You called?
I notice you don't have a nickname for me.
I call you Hawk. You've probably heard it once or twice.
But that's my name. It's not like Daisy or Blondie.
Sure. Chuckles. You want a nickname, I'll be happy to fix you up.
Chuckles? That works.
That's adorable. Oh, this looks like a battle waiting to happen. Still.
Oh, a wyvern kill. Some kind of holla or something.
We must have enough to bait a trap now.
Let's head to that spot we found.
Indeed. That's the good news, but there must be an ingredient here somewhere. Because I'm missing an ingredient. Oh, and there's other things.
Watch out.
Oh my god. Everyone's making all these gassed puns. We're totally fine. All these freaking gassed puns. Animals, I tell you. Oh, this looks like a suitable dead end. Just begging for an ingredient I need. Well. That was some loot. I'll take it. Anything good? Amulet, 44 attack. Anyone just using regular old... Well, she's not even wearing one, so she can have that. And the ring is attack and mana stamina. I'd rather check more permanent people first. Ooh. I think that's better than my other ring. And now, so now the free one is mana stamina and then physical damage. Health or... Yeah. Alright. So, well, I got a new ring. That's cool. Alright, so we're about to talk to the hunter. I found the last piece we needed, but I want to save it because I don't know if I need to cure the hound, because I found the last piece, so I don't know if we need to cure him before I tell the guy that I know where his dogs are, but I don't want to chance the dog dying, so...
You, do you have any news?
I ran across a couple of dogs in the woods, but one of them was poisoned. I don't think he's going to make it.
Thanks for telling me. I'll go see what I can do.
It's completed. I'm gonna be honest, like, I might reload this. Okay, so I did reload it. I'm gonna try to cure the dog first.
He looks worse. Do you think he's in a lot of pain?
Here's a use for that antidote we made.
Who's a cute puppy?
I suppose we can't keep him, can we? His owner is probably waiting back at camp.
Yay. Okay. Now I'm gonna run back and talk to the dog guy. Oh, look at that. He met me
I'm
halfway.
in your debt, madame. Please accept this with my thanks.
There we go. Alright, look at that. He didn't even make me run back the whole way. That's nice. I appreciate that. And he gave me a bow, I think. Let's see. It's the same DPS, but chance to inflict walking bomb. That's kind of cool. 203 attack is pretty fucking gross. 40 mana stamina on my current bow, though. But that's probably worth it. That's probably worth it, right? Okay, so we're basically here. I'm just going to give it a save before we lay this bait down on the off chance we get annihilated. And with this squishy-ass party, it's more likely than you think. So, but hey, it'll be fine. Let's throw this bait.
Right, the ideal spot to lure a wyvern because we want that.
Lay it all out. I'm bringing the Duke a trophy to talk about.
Yes! I mean, if you're sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Let's get to it. We've a lot of stuff to lay out, for starters. Right, now the blood. What? The prey needs to be moving, doesn't it? Okay, I'll do the sound. You get ready. Don't look at me while I do this.
Ungodly cacophony.
Was that good?
You want to do it? Didn't think so.
What the fuck am I looking at? Oh, look, it worked. Can't believe it worked, but somehow.
Well, that doesn't look so bad. You go first.
You go first, she says, charges in. Oh my god, Isabella. Boy, he hits hard. Got him. Well, that was fucking cool.
Well, if it isn't the Ferelden turnip.
Pardon?
They say you are a champion of some backwater city in the east. Quite an achievement, I'm sure.
Achievement.
I suggest you run along with your servants while you have the chance. This wyvern was mine to kill, not yours. Mine! 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 I paid good coin to be the one who wins this contest. It was my turn!
You had your chance, Orlesian, and you failed.
You dare talk to me in such a fashion?
You do realize this woman has nasty little thugs like you for breakfast, I hope?
True.
Only when we're out of pancakes.
More insolence! From a knife ear this time! I can't take no more of this. Kill them all! I can't say the wyvern was too much for them.
Sounds good. Alright, pause. Cure your injury. Great, let's do it. Oh god, my health. Ah, these idiots made him move.
Now, what is going on here?
Prosper, this blasted she-bitch tried to steal my rightful kill.
Now, is that any way to speak of the champion of Kirkwall, Baron?
This is your fault for inviting a stinking turnip in the first place. Your mother would be ashamed.
Says the man whose mother has slept with half of Valchevin. My apologies. Arlange has always been a cheat. What would you have done with him?
You're not suggesting...
Why not? You believe Arlange would have stopped short of murder, given the chance?
Something on your mind?
Just let him go. He's not worth your time, Hawk.
My word, such mercy.
He can't be more than he is. That's all. You've bested him.
It's your hunt and your game.
You hear that, Arlange? It behooves you to leave while you still can.
Fine. I will go.
Congratulations on finding the Wyvern. It looks like a fine one indeed. There will be a celebration in the chateau courtyard. Do attend when you're ready.
Hey, no problem.
You let him go? That was very merciful.
That's Hawk. Merciful.
We should go to the chateau. Time to practice your table conversation.
Oh, God.
And my Orlesian accent.
True. Well, hey, we got it. It was fine. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I would have just killed him, but...
Right. Done with the wyverns. And various nonsense. Back to the chateau?
I think so. I think I got everything.
We're here for a reason. Let's take care of it.
I'm with you.
I mean, you know, works for me. I feel like we did everything. Because I think the initial guy was just telling me how to make that poison recipe. Not, like, bring it back to him, I don't think. You know? So, I feel like I did everything.
I had a quick look around. There's one door into the castle that isn't under heavy guard.
I hear a butt coming.
I can't get it open. And believe me, I tried. Bent a nice set of lockpicks in that stupid door. One of the Duke's guardsmen must have the key. They wouldn't just lock themselves out of the castle. I hope.
Why else would the party be in the garden? He probably has someone breaking a window right now.
I could make that work, actually. But in the meantime, let's find someone with a key.
Let's split up then. We can cover more ground that way.
Talus and I will look for the key. Get out of sight and watch for chevaliers or guards.
Let's see what we can find out. Come on.
Your Grace, this is the event of the season.
You have truly outdone yourself this time, Prosper.
Ah, at last our mighty heroine. The champion of Kirkwall has the honor of first kill this day.
Thank you.
To hunt
Appreciate
a
it.
wyvern on its own ground is to tempt fate. A terrible risk. But the prize... I present to you this belt crafted of fine wyvern skin. Wear it well and accept the accolades you're due.
Thank you, Duke Prosper. I'm proud to be here.
Your humility, my dear Hawk, does you great credit. Do not mind Leopold. My pet is always so temperamental before dinner.
Leopold, is it? I didn't know wyverns could be tamed.
Tame is perhaps too strong a word. My friends, I officially welcome you all to Chateau Hain. Enjoy a taste of Orlesian hospitality.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, I got some sort of fancy belt. A fancy belt. Ooh, even more attack. I do lose mana stamina though, but good chance, attack speed, defense. So good. So worth it. I'm gonna keep this belt. I'll save it for my girlfriend, maybe. I don't want to give shit to Talus, because she's not exactly permanent. Fountain.
The famous wishing fountain at Chateau Hain. Mother had a whole collection of these Orlesian Caprice coins she wanted to cast in there.
She wanted to throw away a coin collection in the fountain? Why?
It's some sort of high society game. The more coins you can throw away, the more important you are, or something. It's very Orlesian. I didn't ask.
Yeah, you know, it was a scotch above my pay grade, you know what I mean? Hello, random person.
You are Hawk, are you not? I heard about your mother. You and your uncle have my deepest condolences.
Were you a friend of hers?
I knew Leandra many years ago, before she left Kirkwall.
That's very kind.
Enjoy the celebration, Messer Hawk. The Duke is famed for his hospitality.
Thank you.
My. I never thought you'd actually attend, champion.
I was hoping it would be a shock. Part of my plan to become the most talked about noble in Thedas.
If I'm any judge, your scheme will succeed. What do you think of the party so far?
I've never seen anything like it.
So polite. That's certainly one way to put it.
We should probably go mingle a bit more.
Sorry, Elegant. Places to go, canapes to eat. You know how it is.
Indeed. There's the main guy himself.
I can't believe Van Tegan.
Ah, there's one.
I love these coins. She never got to bring hers to the fountain. Why not? You don't get invited to fancy or leisure parties when you marry an apostate.
True. Excellent point. I don't know how many more we can find. Ban Tegan, you son of a bitch.
My word, has anyone ever told you you're the spitting image of the champion of Kirkwall?
You have no idea how often I've heard that.
You sound Ferelden. It's good to see another countryman here. There's Perrin, but he's peculiar.
Who is this woman, Tegan?
Oh my god, it's you.
I'm very sorry, but I didn't get your name.
Hawk.
Hawk? Oh, the champion.
Tegan, I must speak with you right now about the horrible thing Dulce de Lancey said.
Of course. Please, excuse me, Messer Hawk. A pleasure to meet you. If you speak to Ban Perrin, I don't advise you to bring up the Chantry, or Knickers.
Thank you. He seems like a wacky guy. Coin.
Another caprice. We're running out of How many of these are there, I wonder? This could get ugly.
Anyway, poor Ban Tegan having to babysit what's-her-face. Yikes.
You did well, Sirrah. Perhaps there is a hunter in you, after all.
Thank you, Mr. Man.
Champion, what a surprise. Seneschal, dear, introduce me to your
Oh god, I forgot about this.
Serendipity, this is Sirrah Hawk.
Awkward. So, can we talk about something else now?
The canapes are interesting, aren't they? And everyone here is so upper class.
What an astute observation.
We should get moving. Lots of people to greet. It was a pleasure meeting everyone.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh god. You just leave me alone. You fucking weird me out. Also, Liliana, hey, how the hell are you? What the fuck are you doing here?
Do you know why you're picking these coins up?
They're shiny. Don't pretend you wouldn't do it too.
Yes, I'm hunting for coins. What about it? Liliana, what are you doing here?
The champion of Kirkwall. This is an honor indeed. Talus?
Liliana, it's so lovely to see you again.
You look stunning this evening. Your hair is darling. Did you do it yourself? I get the distinct impression you've met before.
Oh, briefly. A long time ago.
You meet all sorts of people in Orle. It keeps life exciting. Well, I'm glad you two had this chance to chat.
Yes, it was very fortuitous. We shouldn't take up more of your time, Liliana. I'm sure you have things that need attention. Right now.
Smooth. Real smooth. You are the least smooth person I've ever met in my life.
Put what you found to good use. I discovered more social interests.
Oh, hey, it's the guy that was lost. Oh, hey. The shop. Cool, I can sell some stuff. Also, we broke in 200 sovereigns, kids. Let's go. Oh, and he has a coin. Nice. I'll take an injury kit. I've used several recently.
Why are these coins in such weird places?
It's Orlesian. Better not to know.
True. I am hunting coins, though. Like, a lot of coins. I've gotten every coin I can find. Why is this an option? Interesting. Alright, we talked to you. Fountain! There we go. All the coins I had. Alright, so we went over there. But it looks like you can get into his... There is something behind him, although... Maybe it doesn't count. Maybe the cage is what that dark spot counts. It's hard to say. Any other coins I should be aware of? Chateau Hain. Okay, whoops, that's options. I went to go to journal. Alright, so what in the hell is happening? Speak to Anders, I know. Okay, mingle with the guests. The guards might have the key, so we should talk to the guards now. I've thrown 4 coins in. But we need to talk to a guard.
Is something the matter?
I've come a long way to visit the legendary Chateau Hain. I'd be devastated to leave without seeing inside.
I've heard the music room is the envy of Orlais.
And the ballroom is the single greatest example of flooring in Thedas.
I'll die if I don't view those treasures with my own eyes.
Well, we can't have guests expiring. I'll see about getting you a tour.
Let me handle him. As soon as I have the key, we can signal the others.
Perfect.
My, what a big sword you have.
What the
Did
fuck?
I give those to all the chevaliers? So impressive.
Lovely party.
So?
Well?
He doesn't have it.
What?
He forgot he'd given the key to one of the servants. What kind of guard forgets that he's locked himself out of the castle?
We'll go out there and mingle until we find a way in. Or get so full of caviar and wine we fall asleep.
Right. Nothing to worry about. This can still work.
Totally.
So let's find the servant. How many could there be?
One for every cheese tray?
I'm trying to stay positive, you know.
And look where that got you. I'm just curious if anything changes. But so far the answer is no.
Try the Bronto cheese paste.
Liliana. Guard. There's just the person there. Seneschal Bren. Tegan. That's another coin thing. Servant.
Can I interest you in some Antivan olives? Or I have some smoked ham from the Androfels. They say it tastes of despair.
Wait, does it really? How can ham taste like despair? Why would anyone eat it if it did?
That's what the importer said. They all talk like that. This wine has notes of oak and springtime. This cheese tastes of sorrow.
Who needs more despair in their diet? What is that good for?
I've heard that artists are fond of it.
I don't suppose we could have a peek at the kitchens. I'd love to see this hopeless dish in all its glory.
I don't know. I shouldn't leave my post.
What a scandalous reprieve from olive duty. Think of what the other servants will say.
The upstairs maids will be so jealous when they find out.
Totally.
Very well. Follow me.
Walked right into that one.
I know, right? They treat you like part of the furniture. I'm surprised they don't sit on it.
Avoid the cheese plate. Terrible. Have you got the key?
I'm usually better at this. She didn't have the key either. This isn't supposed to be so complicated.
Maybe we could steal dessert spoons and start tunneling under the wall.
True.
That's not terrible. Hang on to that idea.
It was a joke.
The servant says she gave it to the Duke's son, Lord Cyril. Let's find him and hope he didn't pass it on to his father.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lord Cyril.
So, Lord Cyril. I don't want to talk about Seneschal Bren. He weirds me out. I don't want to talk about Bran right now. He really weirds me out. I don't know what the hell's happening with that.
Excellent. Join us, champion. We were just discussing your famous confrontation with the Qunari leader.
Oh, yeah?
You must tell us the tale. It was the talk of Denerim for months.
You have never been.
He's like, fuck off.
Yes? Please, allow me to give you this caprice.
Let's go.
It's an old custom. My mother spoke often of Leandra. They were great friends when they were young. It's a shame neither could be here.
True.
Where are your knickers this time, Perrin?
Shut up, you painted shrew!
Got him.
What entertaining manners our guests have. Don't you agree, Hawk?
Talus here has a message for you, Lord Cyril. It seems to be urgent.
This should only take a moment, my friends. Enjoy the party in my absence.
No, I don't have the cheese tray. You're mistaking me for... I was hoping we could just... Fine, I'll put that in the trash.
That wyvern blood has some kick, doesn't it?
So how'd
This
that
is
go?
officially my worst night ever.
Not Lord Cyril's type?
Maybe he just doesn't like elves. Or... women. Well, you've got one of those factors covered. He has the key. Go get it. What? It's your turn, Hawk. Go on.
Seems like I could save time and just assume a plan will fall apart from the start.
It hasn't fallen apart. It's just, not entirely cooperating with reality. Just go try something.
Great.
So good luck with that.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Useful.
So is that it?
Yay!
That's the whole game?
From my mother.
I'd like to thank all the little people who made this moment possible.
Yep.
Let's just get going.
This one goes out to you, little people. Oh, I can't level up. Alright, well.
Tell the elf that her pleas are for nothing. She's pretty enough, I suppose. No doubt there are some men who would like that sort of thing.
Attempt to knock his ass out. Oh, oh fuck. It's like I'm not romancing him, so you could just forget about that. I'm not playing for his team. Hawk only has eyes for Isabella. Look, problem solved.
You have it. Tell me you have it.
Was there ever any doubt?
Good. Then we can find the jewel and get this over with.
You don't sound that excited.
It's simply been a long time coming. That's all.
This jewel is that important to you?
Yes, I suppose it is. I want this part of my life finished.
So soon? I heard they were just about to bring out the candied nug. I want to see that.
Let me ruin it for you. It tastes like forgotten aspirations.
Oh, you have crushed all my hopes and dreams.
Let's find that door and get inside.
Sounds good. And look, I even found all the coins. I'm so proud. I was hoping there was only going to be 5. It's like, please only be 5, because I don't know how to find any more.
Done.
And there was. Alright, before we do that, I'm going to give it another save. Because there's an achievement here that I really want to get. So...
What in the name?
Hi.
There's no need for you to die today, friend. Just move on. You never saw us.
Oh, wow, that was so fast.
You could have walked away.
Is something wrong?
Wait for it.
I've seen you kill several men.
There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. Enough. We're here for the heart. I'd like to do this quietly. Alert as few guards as possible. What do you think?
Man, I don't fucking know. Seems unlikely.
I never do anything quietly if I can help it. Swords for everyone.
Very well. If you insist. Let's move.
Yeah, how about no? Man, I don't have any, like, no one's spec'd into stealth stuff on my squad. Like, you know, it's like, I don't think so. I don't want to sneak around and all that shit. It's like, just kick the door down, dude. Like, we can take them.
And here we are. That could have been less trouble. Shouldn't we get the others? How? We have to do this while we have the chance.
Let's find this jewel of yours then.
Indeed. Okay, but first, I got a free attribute point for doing all that. Should I go with regular dexterity, or should I go for, I'm tempted to go a little more cunning, considering other rogues seem to have a lot of cunning, and I didn't really look at that. So, maybe I'll do cunning. It's an extra point anyway, so. Plus, I'm close to actually leveling up for realsies. Also, me and Talus, cool. That'll be cool. Now it's Team Rogue without missing 2 of the rogues. How exciting. This will make it even easier. Just me and Talus. Hopefully we don't need to take more than 1 hit. Okay, well that went well enough. Got him. Alright, there was nothing back here, right? No. No. Obviously there's some loot on the guards. I saw some dude running over there. Hi. Oh, Hardened Hightown, look at that.
Hardened Hightown too. Even harder.
Even harder?
Varric will want to know about this.
Boy, he sure will. The sons of bitches. Hard to stomach. What is that? I don't know why I keep going over that direction. Okay, chapter in the book called Hardened Hightown 2 has been found. Unauthorized sequel to one of Varric's stories. Find and destroy it. An interesting entry in the cook's journal that helped with the contaminating Leopold's food. Tried a new seasoning for the crepes, a bunch of lutefisk, and a few slices of old cheese. Gave the Duke the runs all day. Note to self, not so much Navet next time. Okay, so like really heavy on the Navet, and I can get him to add to lutefisk mixture. Okay, hang on a minute. So I have to look at exactly what it said. So, okay, it said a bunch of. So, who knows what that means? But maybe we'll just give it a save here before I tamper with this. So maybe you just click on it once, or maybe twice. I'm not sure. Should I do it 4? We'll do 4. And then it said like 3 parts old. Yeah. 3. And then. Okay, so like let's see. It said, what was the exact words? It said a few slices, and I clicked on it once. It said a bunch of. I clicked on it twice, and then a lot of. So there's a whole bunch of. I don't know how much a lot means. Why do I keep doing that? That's such a weird direction. I don't know why I keep doing that. It won't sit well with the Duke's Pet Wyvern now to add it to the food. Okay. So I did that.
A pirate medallion. I wonder if Isabella knows anything about it.
Oh.
I think Leopold's going to be an unhappy wyvern after that.
True. Anyway, and I found a pirate medallion for my girlfriend. Wild.
That should do it.
Oh, look at that. I was able to lockpick it. Alright. I'm save spamming like a lunatic, but we nailed that, and I want to make sure we do all this right, you know? Especially because there's an achievement I want. I have to disable fire traps and the vault, which somehow I don't have. If memory serves, there's like a fork in the road or something, and if you go like, maybe it's to the right, it leads just to like leave the building, and then if you go left, it goes into the vaults, or something along those lines. And I went the wrong way last time. I think I went right, which leaves the building, or something weird along those lines. Don't quote me on that, but it was something along those lines, and I possibly is what I'm thinking without knowing for sure. So we'll see. I'm just hoping I can find that achievement. I could just look it up rather than just guessing like I at the moment am, but we'll see. Hey, you filthy cowards. That was overkill and he moved. Son of a bitch. Maybe like right there. Got him.
I came here to stop needless death, not cause it. What if there are others? I can't turn back. I have to do this.
Speak up, please. Some of us are hard of hearing. No.
No, but all the same, I would love some context. She's like, oh wow, really? No. Not really. Nothing cheeky hidden on the side there.
All set.
I use the key.
What does Babette want now?
That tea was too cold.
Oh, of course. It's either too hot or too cold.
Yeah, what a whiner. In uncertainty, find infinite possibility, old Orlesian saying. Whatever the hell that means. But hey, good talk. Okay. Well, so far we're getting through it. So far. Oh god. This way.
You didn't try the cheese, did you?
Are you joking? It tastes of despair. I'm not a madman.
It tastes of despair. I'm not a madman. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Medallion, a map of sorts. Should I go just down that way? The other way's just a hallway, right? So I'm kind of thinking about going this way first. Hello! Got him. Alright. It tastes of despair. I'm not a madman. Insufficient skill. How about you? Do you have enough?
Any more for me?
Yeah. She does have enough. A little bit of sellable stuff. Nothing crazy. I'm really worried I'm going to stumble into the story thing and somehow miss the things I'm here for. All the side stuff. So I'm just giving you lots of saves to make sure that don't happen. True. Okay. So nothing crazy going on there. Alright, so we did all that. Just the other side of that doorway, which doesn't actually open. Alright, well. That about narrows it down. We're going this way now.
You dropped the pie.
I'm sorry, monsieur. It's all squashed and the house took a bite of it.
Okay.
It's really not that bad. Just put it back on the plate and cover it up with some gravy.
Oh, don't do that. That's gross. A book.
This spelling is even worse than Anders' manifesto.
Does Anders have a spelling problem? Well, she's annihilating those guys there. Very low health. Oh, there's a level up. Okay, well. Guess something like that, maybe? Okay, and then... Oh, I have something else here. Thumbs up. Isabella's got your back. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Anyway, oh, I can upgrade this, so now they will be even weaker when I hit them with the mark of death. That's cool. Now they'll be, I think that'll put them down 75%, I think, for their, like, stats or something like that. I don't know if it's, I forget what it is, what kind of debuff, but I think it, like, lowers their defenses or something, and now they'll be down 75%. Which is pretty juiced. Okay, nothing there. All right. Lady. Okay. Another portrait. Well, lots of good codex stuff. Oh, I should have saved it before I stepped out here. No one panic, it's not too late. I've like never saved Dragon Age so many times. Doesn't matter. Saving's quick. I just want to make sure we don't miss nothing. Hello. One tapped. Oh, I got three. I got three with that. Other guy walked into it. Felt that. Fuck boy. Oh, she leveled up. Hit him with the mark and then hit him with the lance, and he just his stats just vanished. I think we might just do this, to be honest with you. Just for her extra stats. Alright, what's this last one? Drop dead kills weak enemies outright while survivors suffer a massive crit. Oh, that's cool. And then the upgrades will do 400 versus brittle, and then 200% versus spellcasters and fade creatures. Neato. Cool. Oh, well, that goes that way, but what's out here? Ooh, health potion, injury kit. You love to see it. Okay, and nothing else. That'll work. Okay, give it another save. For safety. Let's go. Yeah, this is so lined up, I was expecting a trap. I'm still expecting a trap, for the record. Oh, there it is.
It's never as easy as it seems, is it? I swear I didn't know. There must be some sort of switch.
Hawk and Talos must activate the floor switches in this room simultaneously to progress. Press to switch party members. Thank you. I gotta figure out how to get down there. Ho ho! Alright, I'm getting it. There we go. Man, I was really struggling trying to figure out what I needed to do there. Okay, we already got that one. The greater belt, which I was considering for my girlfriend. Okay. Great sword, which is two-handed, and then this bow, which is not worth it enough. I think it was this one was the one we just grabbed, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. We did it. That took a second there, but I figured it out. Okay, click on the vault.
Something wrong?
I don't know.
Yep, something's wrong.
Yes.
Don't fret, my dear.
It's unfortunate.
I see the party's moved indoors.
It's not over yet.
But it is over. I knew who you were the moment you arrived. Assassin.
Assassin? I knew it.
You did?
Have you met my friends? All of them are crazy, and most of them are killers.
True.
Clever girl. Have you also deduced that your elven friend is Qunari?
You're Qunari?
It's complicated.
Everyone's got to have a job, don't they?
My, she chose you well, didn't she?
Look, I came to stop the Heart from doing something we will all regret. She didn't. Leave her out of this.
And waste all the effort I spent luring you here before the Heart's arrival? Don't be foolish.
Asay hasatra mas.
Mas havas trasokolon. Take them away.
Qunari? Oh, lame. That's not cool. Those Qunari bros are not really my vibe, you know? They're weird and they're backwards thinking and
The elf was Qunari.
And the dwarf has no beard. I know, it made no sense to me either. Maybe they cut her horns off.
The Qunari are not a race. They are a religion.
What I don't understand is why a Qunari agent would try to kill one of her own people. And why involve the champion?
Excellent questions.
I expect answers to match.
I live to please.
I have a question. When the Duke told you what I was, you said you didn't care. Was that true?
I mean, I not really. I do a little bit care, but I guess I don't, because you are kind of cute, I guess, and I don't know.
I would have said he couldn't compare to your awesomeness, but that might have seemed petty.
I am sorry. This didn't work out like I'd planned. Obviously.
What was your plan exactly?
The one I expected to find is named Salit, a member of the Ben Hasrath, the Heart of the Many. I was told he's here to sell secrets to the Orlesians, and I came to stop him. I suppose I was misinformed.
So you came here to stop this elite from betraying your people?
You probably won't believe me, but this isn't a political mission. It's personal.
What do you mean?
Salit was my best Rathari, the one who recruited me into the Ben Hasrath. My tutor. He's the one who saw my potential, convinced me that I could make a difference. It doesn't matter now.
But you said he was selling secrets.
He is. Or at least he intends to. One last act of defiance. I can't let him do that. Not when he'll hurt so many others in the process.
You mean he'll hurt other Qunari?
Not every Qunari is a soldier, you know. There are tens of thousands of farmers, artisans, craftsmen. People who have never hurt anyone. People whose only crime is living. They don't deserve what he's going to do to them. But it's more than my duty to stop Salit. It is my moral obligation.
I suppose the good news is, with all this extra time, I can learn to knit.
Could you make me a sweater?
No.
The first order of business is getting out of here before His Grace decides we would taste good in the soup. Or whatever he has planned. Any ideas?
Oh, I'm sure the others will be along any minute now.
Oh, I give
True.
up.
We've been through every inch of this place twice, and there's no sign of them.
Or we've been through the same 20 feet of this place about a dozen times. It's hard to tell, Ravani.
We should have gone treasure hunting in Wildervale instead.
You're still upset that you couldn't swipe a drink from the party, aren't you?
That's it. I'm officially tired of waiting to be rescued.
My friends got lost. Wow, not easy, huh?
You just do that before. You said your friends were coming.
They probably are. Oh, see? There they are.
Hawk, you're all right. Of course you're all right.
Of course I'm alright, my love.
Let's get out of here.
So, back through the castle then.
There's a better way than fighting through the Duke's entire army. I'll show you.
Where's the fun in that?
Here's your equipment, Hawk.
Thank you.
Laying around in a locked chest.
I know.
Then we should head for the caves. That's the way out I planned to take us through originally.
Uh-huh.
Unless you want to carve your way out through the Duke's army.
I don't know. Duke's army sounded pretty cool.
So we're going to keep following her. Wonderful.
It's up to you which way you want to go, Hawk. I'll help you either way.
You think? Do you think my girlfriend's attitude on this girl is because she's really doesn't like me hanging around someone else? You know? Do you think that's related at all, or she's like, hey, no funny business? I'm like, absolutely not. I don't do funny business. I pretty much have to grab this one because it would make the enemy weaker, and she's gonna hit this ability anyway to like draw aggro. So having it debuff the enemy that she draws aggro from is just really good. So we have to grab that one. Our boy here, I don't know, something like that, I guess. And we are working on this. So kickback. Merchant Prince knows that Varric knows that sometimes you need a well-placed bribe and sometimes you need a well-placed bolt. So it's just a really good attack move, basically. And then the other option was what? Bianca's Song, which is a sustained mode, which is an attack and critical chance up, which is pretty sweet. A flat attack speed upgrade would be freaking sick. I don't know. I could kind of go for that. That sounds neato. Okay. Hey.
That should do it.
Rusty, bless you.
You're welcome. Good luck. I wanted the loot in your cage. I mean, I really had a desire to help you. Okay, so looking at the map, literary, so we have to do that. Heart of the Many, that's what she wants. Medallion, we need to do that. Heart of the Many, that might be the story thing. Is that the story thing? Heart of the Many. Okay, unlock the cell door, time to escape. Yes. So we need to avoid the Heart of the Many because we have to go for this other stuff. And this, somewhere in here, I think might be where the achievement is. Like going into the vault and stealing the thing anyway. Or whatever. Now maybe we have to go to this cave and then we have a choice to make. Something like that, but we'll see.
All set.
Yay, I can pick these locks.
Please help me, my lady.
I'm trying to target the door, bro, I swear.
Done.
My eternal thanks.
You're welcome, good luck. I wanted the loot in your cage. I was trying very hard to target it. It was not going well. Hey! Got folded so fast I couldn't even take advantage of it.
Escape route works. If we get to the caves, we'll be safe, I think.
Solid.
Well, that's the last of it. When I'm through with this hack, he'll wish he'd never picked up a pen.
Hell yeah.
There's something written on the back of this page, Hawk. I think they're directions. Want to check it out?
Hell yeah. Anything for you, bro. I'm saving it a lot. You know, obviously the main reason is, you know, making sure I find the right thing for the achievement. And then, of course, the second reason is because I'm worried we're going to get crushed and I need to, like, take drastic measures to not die.
I told you not to take it apart.
What the hell?
What's that to do with the price of beans? It's the curse what got us.
Quit arguing. Some of us are doomed to listen to you go on forever.
I'm confusing.
Yo! Ho!
What did you call me? Who said that?
Yeah, who the hell said that?
Captain, Captain Isabella, sir. Over here.
That statue is talking to me. That statue is talking to me.
It knows your name.
It's me, Paisley Pete, crew of the Wicked Dancer. Helped you board that Navaran brig.
I remember your help. I also remember that your Captain Maldine tried to claim all the booty.
Aye, and then Maldine put a curse on us, the scurvy bastard. Only another sea captain can lift it.
You're the one they need. The decision is yours.
They're lying, thieving rat bastards. Pirates. What do you expect? Let's hear them out.
We captured a sloop out of Antiva City, the Majestic. Mostly, she was carrying silks to Orlais. But in a strongbox, hidden in the silks, was the Dagger of the Four Winds.
The Dagger of the Four Winds? It's just a legend.
Maker's truth, Captain. It's as real as life.
Pirate treasure always has such dramatic names. Dagger of the Four Winds. Rum of Scurvy Sam. Really?
The drama makes it more fun to steal. Everyone knows that.
True.
Captain Maldine didn't want nobody taking the dagger and jumping ship, so he put a spell on it.
He said any blighter who took it from a rightful captain would turn to stone. But who believes in curses?
We pried the jewels off the hilt to sell them to the Duke. Then the curse caught up with us. Put the dagger back the way it was, and you can set us free.
No promises. Come on, Hawk. Let's look for this mythical dagger.
Interesting. Well, that's pretty wild. Okay, there was something else, though. Oh, physical damage and fortitude versus attack, mana stamina, physical damage. Yeah, fat upgrades. That was my question. And then this is a staff, which we don't care about, so. Okay. We got that quest. Great. Let's go with searching. There's several things in this next room. Oh, and combat. They're not going to stay still long enough to hit this. Got him. Pile of bones. Just lots of good stuff to sell. The bottom one is the thing. So it's the top one that we want. Oh, see? I think this is the fork. I think that this is the whole thing. Medallion, a map of sorts. Cache, literary theft. Okay, so you might actually have to go through there. The vaults, pirates and their curses. See, I think I remember going into the cave like she said. So, we're gonna give this a save and I'm gonna go up this way. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. I feel like I remember that's what I remember doing. Maybe I'm thinking in backwards and I did this opposite, but I don't know, we'll see.
Done with my hospitality already, are we? Such a shame.
It's not that we don't appreciate the accommodations, but you know how it is.
Alas, it's too soon for my guests to leave. You will miss the main event.
I could live with that.
No, I am afraid you couldn't.
Just let her go, Prosper. It's me you want.
What I want is to ensure you cannot further hinder my plans. Do your job and kill them, Jason. Is that not why I keep you around?
That is it. Hold them. I'm releasing the pets.
Aha. It's a clown. Do you think I did this backwards? Do you think we should go the other way? Ow. And you walked into it anyway, you dumbass.
I don't think we're getting out this way now.
Oh,
I
good.
don't know. Some lock picking, maybe a few hours, and you're probably right.
We'll have to go back down and through the caves I mentioned before. Although I wonder why the Duke's bodyguard ran off like that.
Perhaps he forgot to pee.
I suppose we'll find out soon enough.
Interesting. Okay, so we might be okay after going this way. We might be okay. After we search the room, of course, and make sure there's nothing lying around here. Okay, so where I looked through, searched the room. There's nothing going on here. This door that guy ran through goes into the dungeons. I don't know if that's a dead end or not. And then there's this door. And I saved it on a separate save so that I could go back to my original choice should it matter. We're going to try to go north this way and just see. But there's a lot going on here. But I'm a little worried the dungeon area is going to be a dead end. That seems a little spooky. Oh, I don't know. Oh, well, I saved it. It doesn't matter. We'll just go this way. I saved it. So.
Treasure vaults. Wonder what Prosper keeps in here.
Yeah. I have definitely never seen this. Okay, well. Solid. Okay, so I don't know what the password or whatever there is, so they're gonna need to give me some level of guide or something. There's more tiles. What the fuck? I'm assuming the lever is like, I did it. Okay, solid. So that's something. All right. Well, I suspect I know what these rooms are going to look like, but I guess I'll keep looking and see if I can find anything interesting.
I think if you put the right runes in there, it'll make them into something new.
Uh-huh. Okay, so there's purple door. What the hell is happening?
I don't think we can open this with any of the runes we've got. Where do we get more?
Oh, God. I don't know, but I think I need a PhD to do this. Black apparatus, white apparatus, and there's all these doors. They're all color coordinated or whatever. The other side is just tiles. It's just like another set of tiles. Each one of these sides has a tile. And then the main room was bigger, and I went a little ways in and then turned around. So I guess let's go into this way, because, I mean, we are saved, so there must be something here. Oh, more doors. Yellow apparatus. What in the hell is happening? So maybe I can activate an apparatus and then I can use it to open a door? I have yellow on right now. So there's another door to the dungeons, in case you're curious. So there's some white doors. White apparatus. There's a blue. How does one make orange? I don't know how do colors work? Okay, so I can open this one. Oop, there's orange. Okay, so we can go orange. But the doors will stay open only so long as you have the right thing. Okay. Oh, God. So you can hit it again, but that doesn't do anything. Oh, that's freaking weird. So you can only have certain doors on, but if I switch apparatuses, it closes. Which is confusing, because I'm not positive how you'll do this, because I can grab black right now, but it's going to close the white doors. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, God, it's a golem. He's not moving, but hey, I'm okay with it. Wow, he deleted that guy. Plus, he didn't even move.
Maybe I'm going crazy, but there is something odd about that painting. What do you think, Hawk?
I've never seen an emerald this perfect before. It's got to be the Jewel of the North Wind.
It's gotta be. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is obviously an answer to one of the puzzles. Oh, God. I am not smart enough to do this. Okay. It's totally fine. We're just gonna take a picture. Okay, I have a picture of it now, so I don't know which one of these is gonna go to what, and I have no idea how I'm gonna figure it out. But yellow. Oh, God. Did I open everything over here? I think I did. Yellows and blues and all kinds of shit. And then the dungeon stuff, but I'm just ignoring that right now. Well, I have yellow on. I guess we could go look and see. Now that I... Green. Wait a minute. How do you make... How does one make green, huh? Oh, okay. Okay. I made green. Alright, I got you. Yellow and blue, right. A chest. Whole bunch of money. Whole bunch of money.
This is the biggest diamond I've ever seen. Including one stripper named Diamond.
What the fuck?
Got to be the jewel of the East Wind.
Indeed, it must be. Okay, so I made green. Are you proud? Okay, so I punched in the painting, I think, to the tile puzzle that was nearest that door. And now we can start exploring this side now that we know how these apparatus things sort of work. Okay, white. I need white on that side. Orange. Hopefully this stays open. Oh, it did. Some of them close. I don't know. Okay, there's blue, which I imagine we're gonna need. Okay. Black. Okay, there's orange, which I imagine we're gonna need. There's blue. Is the orange just to save you time? Maybe? Or no, I need blue. I'm not clicking on the orange because the last time it closed the other doors, so I'm just ignoring that. Oh, it moved this time. Ow. Got him. Ah. Okay, we got the next painting. Hang on, let me take a picture. Okay, so we got the next painting. There's the next ruby.
One gigantic, flawless ruby. If this isn't the jewel of the West Wind, I'll eat my boots.
Well, that would be a shame. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Alright, so that's red. And we got all kinds of colors. What is the last door? Purple. Maybe what? Maybe red and blue? Maybe make purple? Oh, okay. I think I made purple. Which is not that way. Superior longbow, sapphire.
A sapphire the size of my eye. This has to be the jewel of the South Wind. I wonder what it's worth.
Good question. Lots of stuff to sell. Okay, well, now with all of the loot in hand, we can, in case you're wondering, I think it moves a copy of the painting over here whenever you find it to make it easier in case you punch it in wrong. I think that's why it does that, because I noticed that the other one did it too, which is cool to know. Yay.
Well, that's for Legion.
Okay. Alright, so I googled how to do the portrait thing. Admittedly, I didn't even click on these. I didn't even get that far. I just assumed it was like one of these puzzles that I just hadn't somehow known what to do. Now that I know it was a flipping thing, I am happy I googled that, because those can be really annoying. But now we'll see if we can figure out how to deal with this. Ah, I get you. Okay. I see what I was doing wrong. I was reading it backwards because I was completely right on my solutions, but I just looked up all the solutions because like nothing's happening. I didn't know what to do. I figured it out. So what you need to be doing is I was reading it backwards. Is the red face, the red faces are blank, and rather than like, and then these markings are the white ones. It's backwards. It's the opposite of how I was reading that. Ah, there it is. There it is. Okay. this. I'll take this.
Paisley wasn't completely full of shit. This could have been the Dagger of the Four Winds, before they ruined it. That's all of it. Those bastards made a mess of the settings, but I can put the gems back in place well enough. Whatever we do now, I am not giving this knife to Paisley Pete. It's much too pretty.
That's fair. Son of a bitch. We did it, and I got my achievement. Alright, so what the hell am I doing now? The dungeons. Pirates and their curse. Okay, so I can go either way. I guess I'll go in the way I came, but what is this armor? Their Legion hand axe. 61.55. We can get rid of this. This isn't quite worth it. Of the messenger. 215 armor. Holy crap. Damage resist, fortitude, mana stamina. And an armor set I've never seen before. Yeah, it's all about like health in a funny twist. And it's the gloves of the champion are much better, but I don't have the full set of that. So I think I'll probably just replace it. Yeah, it's like damage resist, health and regens and whatnot. Wow. Health regeneration, mana stamina regen, fortitude. Wild. Wow, there's the full set. There's an armor set I've literally never seen. Interesting. Well, I don't have the full set of this other stuff, so I'm thinking I'm just going to dump this and this. And of course I'm keeping the gloves of the champion, because soon enough I'll be wearing that. Okay, wow. There was a lot to digest there. Okay, and then that's kind of crappy. Fire damage, no thanks. Health and physical. Ooh, that's better than one of her rings. Wasn't that one. There we go. Mana stamina, then fire. I feel like regen is better than fire. Attack, I think that's probably better. That is a lot of mana stamina. Anyone else have mana stamina? Ooh, that's better than mine. Alright. That was productive. And now I'm wearing an armor set I've never seen. How exciting. Okay. Look at that. I did the thing, kids, and we got my achievement. I guess we can save off of that one. Whew. Technically, I should end the part, but I'm a little tempted to push through. I don't feel like we have much longer. I might just do this DLC just like I did the first time. All in one sitting, baby. Okay, so we're all saved. I'm not going to give a dagger up if that's what the choice comes down to.
I've put the dagger back together. Now what?
Well, you have to,
Give it away. You have to give it away and not get it back. That's the term of the curse.
Let them what steal from rightful captains suffer for their greed. Only by captain's generosity can scabby bastards be freed.
I could be generous without giving up the dagger. There's a lot of kinds of generosity, you know.
I'm sure you'll give the dagger a better home than Captain What's-His-Name did.
Come on, Hawk. I want to admire my pretty new knife in daylight.
Wait, Captain!
Shut up, Pete. You couldn't beg a copper from a nun.
And I gave him the dagger. How about that? Look at that. A new dagger for my girlfriend? Is it good? Oh my god, it has 4 slots. It has no bonuses, but the idea would be you would put so many runes in it that you could make it like pretty juiced. That is fancy. Ho ho ho. Wow. Okay, so I'll hold on to that. With some rune help, that might be worth doing. Well, damn. Thanks, you scurvy dogs. Ha. All right. I think we can go ahead and dip because these other things are down there. So, how about that? Got new armor. Got a new dagger. Got an achievement. It's like you just can't ask for more.
See? Caves. Just like I said.
A dark, musty cavern. Wow, you sure know where all the good parties are.
How did you know about this?
I stole old plans from the Fourth Blight. This was a retreat, they called it. At any rate, there's an exit that leads out onto the mountainside. That's your way out.
Great, let's do it.
Got everything from the chateau? The way those rocks look, I don't want to test this path more than once.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready. Let's do it. The quests I have are on the other side, so. Okay. I can't believe it. We just, like, so much has gotten done. New armor and all kinds of new fun stuff. I got that achievement. Hell yeah.
That little pest scuffed my boots.
Now we know where the ghasts came from.
We'll have to fight through them. At least they'll slow down the Duke's men as well.
True. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a save. So there's two little things we're here for. I need the map, and then I need that cache. So the map's closer, so we're going to this one first.
These blighters are all at the bottom of the ocean. And I'm still here. Think I see a treasure.
I think walking bomb went off right there. Did you see that? Also, with all this armor I'm wearing, it's made me a shockingly tanky rogue. I'm willing to bet. Look at me, look at my health bar. There's warriors with stat lines that are less than that. Oh, a viewpoint.
Oh, stop. You're such a tease.
Only for you, babe.
There's a lake in the middle of the mountain.
The retreat needed to house hundreds of people during the Blight, if not thousands. Can't do that without fresh water.
It's
an entire lake.
Oh, that. I have no idea.
So it's underground. They happen. Only dwarves know these things.
I mean, to be honest, possibly. Possibly. Guess you never know.
That's odd. I could swear there was...
Ah, well, there you go.
Trust me.
The Circle are not the only ones who know how to break a mage.
If my boss locked me in the dungeon, I'd think about a career change.
I do not fight for him. The Duke is a fool. His enemies are posturing, guileless lot. But you are worth testing. Prosper can fight his own battles, and I shall choose mine.
Hmm. Kill his DPS. Alright, that takes care of that.
Missed! That would have been a nice shot, too. You didn't think I was leaving, did you?
I mean, it occurred to me for a minute or two, but I got over it. Oh, I marked the wrong guy. Got him.
I thought you left. Nonsense. I found a way around. I said I'd get you out of here, and I meant it.
No, look at
Let's
that.
keep going. The exit can't be much further.
Definitely, but also loot. Okay, rings. Oh, look at that. That could be good for my girlfriend. That might be worth replacing this one. It would give her, I mean, more health is nice. The defenses are like whatever, but the 100% of basic attack damage versus enemies that attack in melee, very good for her. I think that's what, my A, maybe? Yup. Worth it. And then that's blood magic, which affects literally nobody. And Dragon's Breath, two-handed. I guess I could give that to, what, Fenris? We can get rid of this two-handed sword. I guess I could hold on to this just to distribute later, I suppose. It's too good to just dump, I guess, so we'll just, I don't know, go find Meryl after this is over. Give it to her just to get rid of. Oh, did you not? Is it over here instead, actually?
That should do it.
Oh, okay, well.
All right, Shivs. I'll admit it.
Shivs.
I'm surprised the Qunari employ thieves. They never struck me as the subtle type.
That's because you've only met the Anton. Armies aren't usually celebrated for their sneakiness. Also, shivs?
Yes, Shivs. So how does stealing valuables from a pompous Orlesian noble fit in with your cube?
The eyes don't own the light. The mouth does not own the breath. Things are just things to the cube. They belong to everyone.
Even the Tome of Koslan? That was worth starting a war over?
The tome isn't a thing anymore. It's a soul, a purpose. Like Bianca, but with pages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still gonna go ahead and lock in that the Qunari are freaking weird. Qunari are pretty freaking weird, man. Like, just I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but very weird beliefs. Super, super weird.
Well, what have we got here?
Indeed. The true author's token. Is that like a necklace or... Oh, it is. Oh, it's something for Varric. Whole bunch of critical damage. Bonus to disarm traps. That's kind of cute. Sure. Might not be as good as what I had on him. It's a little hard to say, but boy, is it neat. I'm assuming there's about to be violence up ahead.
We're almost there.
Almost. Hang on, there's loot up there. Among other things. Got him.
And there's the way out.
One step at a time.
See? I told you I had a plan. It was a good plan. The kind that had an escape and everything.
Not a monster lair. That is a good sign.
So you could go. There are, however, other options.
Oh, I suppose there's room for a cot, but where would we put the dinner table?
You've been so reasonable since we were captured. I'm hoping that hasn't changed. What Salit is going to do will harm so many innocents. My people, as well as yours. It's my duty to stop him. Even so, I can't do it alone. Not anymore.
I see your side. What now?
That's up to you. I couldn't force you to help, even if I wanted to. There are two paths open to us. I hope you really do understand what's at stake.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Well, I mean, honestly, as weird as the Qunari are, and lord are they weird, I would guess I still trust her more than I do this Orlesian noble. Because I know how the Orlesians are. Leave Talus, join Talus. I'm obviously going to join Talus, I just... As weird as the Orlesians are, or as weird as the Qunari... I mean, the Orlesians are weird too, but... As weird as the Qunari are, I still trust what Talus is trying to do more than him, I guess.
Thank you.
You're welcome, let's do it.
So, this is a retreat. The Grey Wolf.
Yep, let's do it. Yeah, I guess I still trust her more, I guess. She's been, I mean, I would say up front, but not really. I guess I still trust her more than the Orlesian noble, I suppose. Maybe a mistake, but we'll see. Alright, well...
Wait, I'm helping the Qunari recover some priceless artifact.
True.
Irony.
True. What are the odds of that, huh? What are the odds of that? God, my armor is really cool looking.
I knew you were a worthless traitor the moment I laid eyes on you.
Baron Arlange, So nice to see you again.
You filthy turnip! You humiliated me!
This is why I shouldn't have let him live. Shouldn't have let him live. This is all her fault. It also marked the wrong guy. Also, he moved and I missed.
He was persistent. I'll give him that much.
You know, if we had just killed him, he wouldn't have came back, you know? See, that's the problem with Batman, is like, Batman doesn't kill anybody. You wanna know what happens? It's like, supervillains escape, Arkham, every single time, proceeds to harm people and kill people and rob people and everything else, and if he had just killed them, they wouldn't come back. It's like, I'm just saying. Just want to point out, there's a massive flaw in the logic. You know, you might feel better about yourself, but all the people that get killed because you didn't kill Joker the first time, pretty upset. But, you know, hey, whatever, what do I know? What do I know? And if I had killed that dickhead, it would have been fine. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So, just killed a wyvern. I got jumped by a wyvern as we got close to this cache. And, that was something.
I do love a good treasure hunt, don't you?
I sure do, babe. Sorted through a lot of stuff. Varric got a new ring. His new ring, way better than his old one. The new ring that he's rocking now is health. It's 25 health, health regeneration, and mana and stamina regeneration. So, very, very good stuff. Health and then physical damage. That's not very exciting. And Isabella. Ooh, defense, critical damage, chance to stealth when hit. That's probably worth it. More survivability. Plus, they have cool, unique items just for them. Also, look at all of our stat bars. Hard to believe we're rogues, huh?
Our little hawk is growing up, Ravani.
Burglary and espionage. We should have hired a painter to get her portrait so we can remember this day forever.
Next thing you know, she'll be conning guards and cutting purses without us. Oh, where does the time go?
Everything I know about being a scoundrel I learned from you two.
I think I'm going to cry. Look at me. I'm getting misty-eyed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So I killed a group of Talvashoth and nothing crazy. So, you know, business as usual. Speaking of Talvashoth. Kiting for days. Damn, they were really, really lined up for that. That was disgusting. Coward! Coward! Coward, you cannot run! Oh, no plot armor that time.
Atas Shokra, Ben Hasrath.
Ebala Maras. Bendar Salit Asit.
Satarith Barak, Alat Kufir Abbas.
Atas Rava. Pana Hedan. Salit is already here. He's meeting with the Duke at the base of the mountain.
Then we're going the wrong way.
We need to get down there before it's too late.
Indeed. Alright, well. Down we go. Oh, things are developing.
Let's get this over with, Qunari, before your assassins find us. Already I regret agreeing to spare them.
I have chosen my path. That choice should not...
Bashera! I am here to facilitate your deal with the Empress. Nothing more. Well, names, Your Grace. It's a list of names. What is the meaning of this?
You asked for a weapon. I am providing it.
We expected the formula for black powder, dreadnought plans, a map of Qunari, anything. This is useless. Your Grace. Champion. I should have known you would turn up.
She's just standing there and he didn't look.
I have an excellent sense of dramatic timing. And good hair.
True.
Joke while you can. You will not find it funny for long.
Tell us.
I said I would stop you, Salit.
And I said I would slay you if you tried.
If anyone is to do any slaying, it will be me.
Kill them all!
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Decisions.
I warned you about the venom. Did I not? Release the dogs! What point of peace will make my home? I have more than one trick up my sleeve. On your knees, dog! Just try to run!
No one panic.
Excellent, hero!
Keep going, guys. He's very He has main player vision.
Too easy.
I have questions.
I hope you enjoy my trap, Ferelden.
Now that its range is a little more than you would have expected.
Give you a party gift to your friends. On my command! Use this!
Ah, we got him. Oh, snap! That was cool as fuck. That was so fucking cool.
Away from me! The Empress will hear of this. Orlais will burn Kirkwall to the ground. All of you will die screaming. I swear it!
And who is going to tell her?
You wouldn't dare!
Wouldn't I?
And that's why you don't waste your last-minute monologuing.
True.
Looks like the Duke has fallen from grace.
Oh, got him. Sunglasses moment. I was like, yeah, that was a good line. They're all like, what the fuck was that, Hawk?
Atash Varin Kata. If the Duke only knew what he nearly had in his grasp. Thank you. There's no way I could have done this without your help.
True.
What is the scroll?
This is a list of agents throughout Thetis. Qunari, like myself. Many of them have children, family, friends. They're people you wouldn't suspect. Some have even left a Qun behind. But if this list fell into human hands, they and everyone they know
Would be killed.
The Arcune believes they knew the risks. But what about the innocents? I couldn't let this happen.
Maybe those agents should be discovered.
I believe in the Qun, but I am not doing this to protect the Qunari. The list doesn't distinguish innocent from guilty. It doesn't show the friends, lovers, children who... Nobody should have it.
Should I bother saying, give me the scroll? Like, why would I want it? Well.
That's what I do. Feed the sick, cure the poor, pat the hungry on the head.
Kill nasty Orlesians.
True.
Are there any other kind?
Oh, before I forget. That was going to be the heart of the many. You'd find a jewel, while I'd go off and find Salit, and be back before anyone was the wiser. I suppose nothing ever goes like we plan, does it? Take care of yourself, Hawk. Maybe we'll meet again, sometime.
Something like that.
Let me guess. You haven't seen Talus since that day.
A safe assumption, given her nature.
And who is left to appease Orlais after a duke's murder at the hands of the champion of Kirkwall?
Prosper invited it by dealing with Tal Vashoth, possibly under orders from Empress Celine. Imagine the scandal if that was known.
If you believe a Qunari agent.
Well, that's the difficult part, isn't it? I don't know why Hawk helped Talus. I suppose she was pretty for a Qunari. Whatever the reason, I doubt it's the last we've seen of her. But what do I know? I just tell stories.
And damn good ones at that. Well, there you go. There's the DLC. We made good time. Got it all done. After I cut out the footage of me trying to figure out puzzles, we really would get shit done. All right, I did grab. There was something. I was given something. What was that? I'm assuming it's a Heart of the Many. There you go. Wow, +4 to strength, dexterity, and magic. Damn. So, I mean, it's really +4 to one class, right? So for me, it would be +4 to Dex would be the useful thing. Obviously, I could give that to anybody, really, because it would have +4 to for somebody, right? This is all the stuff that I just gave her, so I think we could probably just dip and just dump all of that, to be honest. Gloves of the Champion. Okay, because I have a lot of weapons to sort through. Alright, well there's that. That's the good news. I need to run... Let's see, maybe we'll grab... Here, that'll work. I need to go to a building somewhere with an easy access to changing people. So this will work. So let me sort through loot for a second and then distribute things, and then we'll move on. Okay, we are back. So I distributed all of our loot, and all of that went super well. I put all of the runes in the new dagger and gave it to Isabella. It has like increased critical chance, increased physical damage, and then like lightning damage and spirit damage, I think. And so it has lots of damage. So that's pretty sweet. And then, so I did that. I gave Meryl a lot of pretty much all of the fancy mage stuff we got. I gave all of that to her. I also gave her the necklace that will increase her magic by 4, so that, so that's pretty cool. So I gave her the necklace that will increase her damage by 4, her magic by 4. So that's pretty sweet. I gave Fenris a new weapon, one of the two-handed weapon that we're holding. I gave that to him. So I kind of bounced around, did a lot of that stuff. So I'm thinking that what we will do is I'll probably hold on to the Gloves of the Champion, because as we coast through the rest of this act, we'll slowly be acquiring pieces to that. I also could store it and just know that a second I get the full set, I could run off and wear that. I don't know how soon, because of course it is RNG, so I don't have a way of knowing how soon we'll get each thing before... I don't know. I don't know how soon we'll get each piece, so I don't know, but like, am I going to go into the Legacy DLC wearing the Champion set, or am I going to still be wearing this because I might not have the last piece? I don't know. So, I don't know how that's gonna all pan out with the Legacy DLC, but this was fun. This was good. I wasn't planning on doing the whole DLC in one sitting, but I just decided to go ahead and do it. Just because I felt like we were really far, and I felt like I wasn't like long before we would just finish it, and so I was like, you know what? Like after I do all my cuts, it'll be a lot shorter than I'm looking at anyway, and it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put up the full thing. So that's what I decided to do, and I don't feel bad about that. So. We did get through it. That's pretty sweet. I don't know if we will do the same thing with the Legacy DLC or not. I do not know. I very well might break up that one into 2. I don't know. But it was interesting. Altogether, like the DLC is fun. Like the locations are very fun. It feels very different. The little side quests are not overbearing. They're not annoying. They're just kind of quick and easy, which I really like. But they're not just like super lame fetch quests or anything. The amount of banter I feel like went up a lot. I feel like the companions were talking a lot, and they had lots of really funny things to say. So I really loved that. The story itself is interesting. I don't love Talus. Like she's fine. I don't know. She's just fine. I don't care about Talus because I don't like the Qunari. I don't like the Qunari. I don't love their beliefs. It's not that I dislike what they look like, because I have no problem with how Qunari look. I think think they look amazing. I just don't love their religion. Their religion seems really weird to me, and I really don't like some certain aspects of it. And so I'm not a fan of Qunari, and so having her be a Qunari agent is a big turnoff for me. Otherwise, she'd be awesome. Otherwise, she'd be like, yeah, she's pretty cool. She's not Isabella cool, but she would be cool. But just because she's Qunari, I'm just like, oh. So that's pretty lame. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're never going to see her again, so what does it matter? But yeah, I do look forward to the Legacy DLC. We will be hitting that DLC about the end of the act, very close to the very end of the act. And so it'll be one of the last things we do before we finish the game, more or less. So I don't expect it'll be very many parts before this game is over in general, but I also don't expect it to be very long to finish up the quest in Act 3. So we'll be knocking this out, and we will be returning to the base game in the next part. So anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. Oh, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.